where do you want to go to school next year?
NIS.
Exactly. Things like that. It's like, yeah, at the end of the day, I still would prefer to go to school at NIS, meaning the Nigerian International School. And it's like, why? Why would you prefer, given the opportunity to choose to go back to America? Why would you choose NIS?
I don't know. I feel like it's just, I'm already here. I was also bullied when I was there.
Yeah,
So.
you were bullied in America, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But here in Africa, they accept you.
Yeah. Get
And
the
you
children.
have a lot of friends here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what else would you share? Because there's a lot of kids in America that are being bullied for different reasons, you know?
Yeah, I was bullied for, I don't know, just being me.
Just being you. People like to accuse or put sexual orientation on a child that hasn't even hit puberty yet. And that's not fair. And that was done a lot in America. But here, not so much.
Yeah, it was a very traumatizing experience. When you came to the school, all they wanted to talk about is how I couldn't sit still in class. And I was so scared. You remember my nose started bleeding.
Now, what were you scared of?
I don't know, just people. Like, it could be like, oh, she's gonna tell my mom that all this stuff, and then the problem is still not gonna be resolved. Like,
and where do you think that like scaredness come from?
It could have come from anywhere. I mean,
are you saying like America traumatized you, or what are you saying?
I mean, yeah, because the school system was trash, and then people raise their children to be closed-minded, and they end up being trash people.
So you're saying, okay, if I understand you correctly, what I'm hearing you say is like you were so traumatized when you first got here that you were like shaking in class and just like paranoid if people were going to tell on you, or you thought Africa was going to be the same experience as America.
I thought my experience was going to be worse here than it was. When I first got here and I walked into the class, I mean, everyone was like, no one was laughing at me, but I still felt like everyone was like looking and judging me because I had just cut my hair off and I was like, I wasn't like as well dressed as everyone else. And so everyone was just looking at me weird.
Now, by well dressed, you mean like in your uniform?
No, not in the uniform. Like I didn't find my style at that time.
Oh.
I was wearing like only like these tight jeans and like this oversized t-shirt because that's what I like to wear.
Okay.
And
have you found your style since you've been here?
I'm still looking. I'm going for bright colors.
Bright colors look good on you. I actually like what you have on today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But the kids here, I wouldn't say they're all nice, but you can relate with them. I mean, if you were brought up or you're in a Pan-African community, like being here, there's just so much, and then you learn so much from just like the kids. I've heard more stuff from a kid than I've heard from an adult there. Like in America, if you talk with an adult about certain things, like culture, it wouldn't be the same as talking to a child here about culture. Because the culture here that they are learning there, it's like their everyday life.
So what are some of the things you learned from your friends just being here?
Well, I learned that you can't take anything from anyone's hand with like the left hand.
With the left hand. You take it with the...
Right. And when you're walking, don't walk through adults or just people when they're talking. You just walk around or you excuse yourself before walking. I don't know. I've just seen, because there's been other American students who came last term, and they were just like just walking through people and being overly loud and like disrespectful and stuff, and it just like I was just like that was me, and so I just like they need a second. Like everyone needs. It took me quite a long time to settle in. But that's because I'm very stubborn. If you're not stubborn like me, it won't take you as long as I did. I fought being here.
And now look, you choose to be here.
Yeah.
And this is your second school year, yeah?
Yeah. I'm about to do my freshman year of high school here in September.
And what is it called here? Because
it's called JSS 3 for the Nigerian school.
okay.
When you get to 7th grade, from 7th grade to 12th grade, that's all high school.
Okay.
So from 1st grade to 6th grade is primary school, then 7th grade to 12th grade is high school. So I'm in high school, and next year I'm going to enter the last stage of my primary year of high school.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And so
I've been coming back and forth to Africa for about 10 years, wanting to know more of my culture, my roots, and my heritage. In my travels back and forth to Africa, I initiated into Voodoo. And my home temple is here in Benin, in Alada, about 1 hour from Cotonou, where we are today. In my evolution, or paradigm shift, as I like to call it, one of the things I became aware of early on was that I could no longer allow the systems to educate my child. And so I became a homeschooling parent. Back in America, there is a growing population of families that are growing tired of the culture there. Of the abuse against our people, the killings, the targeting, the food, air, and water pollution, not to mention the crime, and just all of the things that we suffer from there as Africans in America. We are at the bottom, and we are realizing that the culture that we have been given is not conducive for us.